The next elected official is Alderman Byron Sigcho Lopez from the 24th Ward, who is here in person.
Thank you very much, and good evening. Good evening to the board. Can I get my time back? Thank you. Thank you to the board members, and good evening, everybody, for being here. First, let me thank the parents, the teachers, and our school communities for courageously again fighting against the school closures when others have looked the other way yet again. My sincere thanks to the Acero parents for their courageous and steadfast advocacy to protect the right of their children and the children and our students across the city of Chicago. The applauses are to those parents. When we talk about fiscal responsibility and some of those elected officials that are quite honestly out of touch from the reality of our communities, how can we talk about fiscal responsibility when our several administrators are putting $46 million in reserves and telling our parents that 2,000 children will be left without a school by the end of June of next year? How are we going to tell our parents, or students, or teachers that we have to wait to take action because of the political expediency of a few that continue to neglect the children of the most vulnerable communities? You heard today from parents that pass. I have 2 schools that are about to close in Pilsen and Little Village. Those children need and deserve your advocacy. They need and deserve adults coming to the table to really truly deliver on stability for our neighborhoods. I've been reading these op-eds of politicians have been members of the board or interims CEOs who look the other way when 50 schools close in the poorest areas of the city of Chicago. Where was the stability then? Where was the stability then? Some of them continue to use inflammatory language to refer at individual contracts for one individual as a massacre. That was certainly a massacre of our students when 50 schools closed and politicians looked the other way. Where was the call for stability? Where was the call for fiscal responsibility then? When it comes to our schools, when it comes to the poor, we see politicians coming in droves to talk. But when we come to our schools and our students, on our kids, then we see the people standing together. You see parents, you have students, and you have teachers standing together to protect our student communities, to defend us for the violence, the systemic violence, to indeed use state dollars to developers when our students are starved of tip dollars. $2.3 billion to developers in 2019. Where were these people that are now calling for fiscal responsibility? Our schools, our children first. I'm not ashamed of standing up here with our parents, with our children, because public education is a right. And we're going to be here not because it's politically convenient, because our communities urgently need you to take action. We cannot wait more months for some to decide that it's convenient then to take action, because it becomes politically convenient. Because today we need you to take a steady action, to see real leadership. We said it loud and clear that we need action, not platitudes and words to protect our student communities. And we are here yet again, months after that. Our parents, Our students and our teachers are not the enemy. Are those millionaires and corporations who continue to use our school districts as the way, as a sacred cow.
You have 30 seconds remaining.
Those are the people who are writing in newspapers and trying to manipulate us. Our communities are today together to stop the school to prison pipeline. We are together to make sure that our kids can dream, that our kids can have a public education. And that's what we need to make sure that you vote today for changes in leadership, for changes in CPS, for changes that keep our schools open to make sure that our kids have a right to dream. And a Karen Lewis said, these decisions make us stronger, they united us.
Please
And these
conclude your
decisions-
remarks.
Then you have the decision that is right for our communities. The rest is politics as usual. It is time to act. Thank you very much.
Thank you for your comments.